That is the mark of beasts.
When we have to solve our most difficult issues, and let's say that keeping our kids safe from gun violence in schools is a difficult issue in this legislature right now. I don't understand why.
You want to know why, Aaron? I'll tell you exactly why it's a difficult issue. Because you've hamstrung it and you've funneled it down to one thing that is irrelevant. And that is my capacity to defend my family. You think that the solution to some Looney Tune shooting up a church or a school is to take away my capacity to defend my family from the Looney Tunes who you sick on me. That's your premise. And it is literally the only premise you're willing to entertain. Now, how do I know this? For a fact, for an undeniable, irrefutable fact. Well, because there's something called the SHIELD Act. What does it do? Well, it provides grants to school districts who want to install systems in their facilities that will fortify those schools. Now, this proposal, which makes obvious logical sense and would immediately solve the problem, which I suspect is why you won't entertain it, because solving the problem isn't your goal. Your goal is to perpetuate the problem so that you can continue to campaign on it, which is abhorrent. You're willing to risk the lives of children in order to maintain a campaign issue. That is the mark of beasts. That is a horrific position to be coming from. And how do I know that's true? Because this bill, authored by Elliot Engen, was endorsed. It got a letter of support from guess who? You'll never guess. Moms Demand Action, the local chapter. She provided a letter to Representative Engen in support of it. You know what happened after that? She got her leash yanked by national Moms Demand Action and by Democrats. And you know what their rationale was for why they didn't want to keep your children safe? By God, we can't have a freshman Republican House member get a win legislatively when we need to take that district back in 2024. So let's just put the brakes on this idea that will save kids' lives. Let's just do that. Let's put the brakes on something that will shield children from being murdered by insane people so that we can win an election. That's who we're dealing with here right now. That's who the Democrats are.